What's up everybody, Tindo here, and it's time for another game haul video. The last thing is a big fat stack of Game Gear games. What's up everybody, Tindo here. Gonna have a super casual day of thrifting today. Gonna just kind of roll around town, go to a few thrift stores, and then probably end up at the Goodwill bins because that's just what I feel like doing today. So stick around. What's up everybody, Tindo here, and we've got a lot of work to do today. We're gonna go stock one of our new toy booths. I've got to get these shelves loaded up. It's gonna be a lot of work to do today. Stick around. What's up everybody, Tindo here. Look, Hannah Warrior Princess, check this out. We're starting today at a Goodwill. We're gonna basically take a path across town, go to a few Goodwills, a few thrift stores, and then hopefully take some of the stuff we find to one of our toy booths. What's up everybody, Tindo here. There's Hannah Warrior Princess, and check this out. Like a lot of days, we're starting off today at Goodwill. Oh hey, welcome. Listen guys, we're gonna go to the Goodwill bins today. You see this right here? This is the 10,000 sub confetti cannon. Now we're not gonna, I'm sorry, but we're not gonna launch the confetti cannon on today's episode. Matter of fact, today's episode is not really the 10,000 sub celebration video, but it is the earmarker, right? Because yesterday we passed it. Today, obviously, we have to acknowledge it. We're actually not gonna be posting like the big celebration video until Monday. So subscribe for a couple reasons. One, because Hannah's probably gonna shoot me in the face with this, something like that. I don't know, we'll do something dramatic. You're gonna wanna get notifications whenever that video comes out. So sub and notifications on so that you can be here for that. But also we're gonna do a really cool thing this weekend to celebrate 10,000 subs and to celebrate this awesome collection that we've built on this channel so far. So you're gonna wanna be here for that. But today, honestly, we're just kinda gonna go do some cool stuff. So stick around and then we'll meet you back here. What do you do when you work so hard that you get 10,000 subs on YouTube? Well, what I'm gonna actually do is take a day to not work so hard. So we might do a little thrifting, some light thrifting, nothing too serious. But what we're gonna start with today is we're at my favorite store, Bookmans, which you might recognize from our buy, sell, trade series where we take a bunch of junk like computer components and books in, trade it in, and get video games with a credit. We're not exactly gonna do that today. We're gonna do about half of that. We actually planned on hitting 10,000 subs a few days from now, at which point we were gonna go a couple towns over and spend a bunch of our saved up store credit on video games and make a 10,000 sub, 3,000 video game celebration. Still gonna do that, just not at the right timing. So we're just gonna go try to get some more credit today for that video a few days from now. So subscribe before we even get to that so that you can turn your notifications on and get a notification when we make that awesome video. But right now, let's just go see how much money we can get from this junk and we'll look at a couple video games. I don't think we're gonna buy anything, but that's never a promise I'll make, that we just won't buy a video game because it's my worst habit. So, a bag full of junk, let's go get some credit. Should probably close my door. We've been quietly saving up a bit of store credit for a little while now, and there's no one singular item I'm seeing that I could possibly want that I couldn't just buy outright right now.
Yeah?
But we're not gonna do that. We have to stay strong. Like, look, we could go home with a sorting hat. We find a lot of manga at the Goodwill and stuff, and we sell it really well at our antique malls, so I've never really considered bringing it in here. But I am kind of curious what they sell it for, $5.50. Because since we sell so much of it, 11 bucks for a big one. $5 looks like 5 seems to be a pretty good average here. $5, yeah. That's about what we sell individual copies for in our antique malls, so not bad. Like, I've sold several of these. $5, about right. That's cool. I never really thought about manga here, but we're walking around the corner. Here it is. Surprise. Surprise manga. What'd you get?
Got $53 in trade.
$53 in credit for a bunch of books?
For a bunch of books.
Hit them with the other receipts.
We've been
stacking paper. This is the literal definition of stacking paper. That one's for 60. But this one's a whopper. That one's for 100. This could all be spent on video games right now, but it's not gonna happen. You gotta subscribe, notifications on, and a few days from now, we're gonna spend it all on video games. I'm trying to blow 30 right now on Xbox Oogie's Revenge.
Ooh, I mean, my PS2 version is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But you can have it twice.
I didn't know. I mean, I'm not surprised it was on Xbox, but yeah, we do have it on PS2. Darkwing Duck looks awesome. Trading stuff in at a store like that's always a roller coaster because you'll take a basket in one time and think it's complete garbage. They'll give you $200, and then you'll take some stuff the next time you think is really awesome. They're like, we don't want any of this, but we just do this like once every few weeks with random thrifted stuff that we're like, okay, we bought this thinking we were gonna put it in our antique mall, but we're not going to, so let's just go get rid of it. It's nice to have, but also luckily the store's right next to a Goodwill, so let's do that.
What a great way to celebrate, surrounded by a bunch of pretty dishes. Like these, little Pyrex bowls. You know your girl loves some Pyrex. But these are the newer version of those vintage bowls. I don't like those as much. I definitely like the milk glass ones better. These don't sell for as much. But there are some really pretty pictures in here too. This guy's really cute. This one hits close to home. We had this same, we had this drinking glass set whenever I was a kid, the little, the small tumblers. We didn't have this picture, I don't think. And if we did, we never used it, so. But it was really cool to see it. So that flower is unmistakable.
I call this the Goodwill of mini Pokeballs because you might recall last week we were here and there was about 30 Pokeballs. It was awesome. I don't see anything crazy right now, but there is a lot of stuff here. More than there was last time.
The drinking glass section in this Goodwill is actually pretty good. Most of the time, they've got so much of it. And it's like there's another section of mugs all the way over there too. So there's quite a bit of drinking glasses. This one caught my eye though. A little breakfast at Tiffany's mug. Tumbler. I feel like if I put this in my antique mall, someone would like it. But I'm not really sure it's quite worth it. I mean, $1.49 is totally fine for that. I'd probably sell it for like $5 or something. We'll leave it behind. The color's kind of faded on it.
Oh wow, I can tell this is older, not just because of the discoloration, but a lot of things like this opening door here, the newer buzzes don't have. This is practically the buzz I had when I was a kid. You know, it's in really rough condition, and it's missing part of his visor. I don't know that he's really worth it, but I'm gonna probably have a hard time leaving him behind. Seriously. I mean, he'd clean up a bit. A lot of this crayon marking, this stuff will come off, but he could probably be brought back a little bit from the discoloring, but it's just one of those things, it's not worth the effort. It's just so much better made than the new ones. So much better. And then that's awesome. I feel like that's one worthy of being looked up, but doesn't even have a price tag on it. It's all been ripped off. Not a lot of games here, but I am gonna participate in one of my favorite pastimes, which is finding PlayStation games in the CDs. Right here at the top, we're looking for a white square that says NTSC. Well, at least that's for America. It's for this side of the world, but it might look a little different in yours. I kind of want to find out before you implement this method. It's a great way to find PlayStation games. Look at that white square, how it contrasts. If you stand back, a lot of the time I can kind of stand back and find those squares pretty quickly. It's not bad. It's not bad for $3. I mean, it's no banger, but I will add that to the collection for sure. I don't think this is going to be worth too much, but you know that feeling you get when you see a plush that you kind of never seen before? And I don't think I'm going to be able to spell this. I'm not French. Okay. The PlayStation 2 game comes up first. Let's just do plush. See what happens. Okay. Let's see if this is him. Yeah, it looks like him. You can buy him right now for $8, it looks like. Rick's texting me. Sorry, Rick, I'll get back to you in a minute. Did you have a Buzz Lightyear toy when you were a kid?
No, I didn't.
Well, this probably isn't going to mean a lot to you, but I know you've handled a lot of the Buzz Lightyears we've had to resell at our antique malls. I wanted to see what you maybe noticed was different about this one.
Does it feel heavier?
A lot heavier, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, it's substantially heavier. The wings are different too, aren't they?
Yeah, the wing, the whole.
It just goes out instead of like in.
Honestly, if you had one to compare to, you'd see almost everything's different. The ratios of the size of this to that. Here's the biggest one. That's the first one I noticed when I saw it laying there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, almost none of the new ones have that.
They don't have articulating fingers either, do they? This
Not the same way. No, yeah, the hands are bigger all around.
So cool.
It's really not valuable, even less so in this terrible condition. So there's no reason to leave with it, but it makes me super nostalgic for sure.
That's super cool. What's this button do? I want to know.
Probably just makes it trigger other sound effects. Whenever you lift it off the ground, it probably releases and he says, "To infinity
and beyond."
Oh, get it. People on the internet are really into this kind of thing.
It's so hot.
Well, what'd you shove it in your mouth so fast for?
Because it's good. I don't blame you. That would be rough.
Dang, Hannah, why'd you eat it all?
Do you want to talk about how many pieces you had?
Okay, I ate it all, but
You did.
it was good in my defense.
I mean, I don't blame you for eating it all. If I could eat it all, I would, but I can't.
Pizza, the best way to celebrate anything. Birthday, pizza. Anniversary, pizza. 10,000 subs, pizza. How do you continue to celebrate? We're gonna go to our favorite, one of our favorite stores. I think I called the other store earlier today my favorite store. It's one of our favorite stores. Let's go buy a video game or something. Come check this out. Burger King Pokemon toys. There's a couple of them there I don't have, and 3 for $10 is not really bad. I've got the Pokeballs, those originally came in. That Goodwill we went to today, it's where I bought them. I'm pretty tempted, I'm not gonna lie, but I find them at the thrift quick enough. They'll show up eventually. Most of them are the spin tops. He's on a launcher.
Look how cute that is.
That is lovely.
Aww. Like, it makes me, with this like clear front, it makes me want to take all the insides out and then stuff a giant Pikachu in it and then just carry that around.
That is cool.
It's so cute.
Look at this.
You know what that is?
Build-A-Bear Pokemon t-shirt.
No, it's pant size.
Oh. People don't know that's the name of our cat. They're gonna be really confused.
It's very true.
I've got an idea though.
What is your idea?
You pick out a video game to celebrate 10,000 subs.
Let's get looking.
We're gonna judge you really hard though on your pick.
Oh, I don't like that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Somebody watching will. I'm not gonna judge
Probably. Do we have that?
you. Yes, we do have SpongeBob.
I know we have that.
We definitely have that. We have that.
Do we have that?
No, we don't have that.
Do you remember the show?
I just started rolling the camera. You're gonna pick the game this quick?
I mean,
Well, this is
a high contender.
Okay, it's good. It looks good.
You remember the show?
Yeah, for sure.
I like the show a lot.
Comment below if you remember. I've never played the game though.
Me neither. It's a PS2
nice.
game. I love PS2.
All right, well, we'll hold on to it.
We'll see.
Keep looking.
We'll see.
Honestly, this store though, their stock's a little low.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
It's not gonna be a lot to pick from.
Just buy all the Pokemon.
That would be cool. I want them, but
How about I this?
that gives me anxiety. Because you know, the moment we bring home a pop that's that big, we're gonna bring home more pop that are that big, and then all of a sudden we're gonna have one shelf of nothing but giant pop.
But it'll have like 3 pop on it. 'Cause
Right.
they're that big.
Literally. See Switch games.
Ooh, I didn't even notice. Let's see.
You see Odyssey? We still need a copy of Odyssey. We're so terrible.
Duna, Mario All-Stars, Animal Crossing got that.
We're the worst Nintendo fans ever. We don't have Mario Odyssey.
Right. We had it at one point. No, there's no Mario
Well, it was
Odyssey.
years ago before we had this channel.
It's true. Of course, you have to have copies of Kingdom Hearts, otherwise you're not a game store.
Correct.
That's how I feel about it. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, we got that though, don't we?
Yeah. There's probably not a game on that shelf right now that we don't have.
That's probably true.
This is all cheap stuff. The expensive stuff will be over there. And we only have, 800 PlayStation 2 games, so.
Really, that's it? We're amateurs.
Ooh, look.
Napoleon Dynamite.
It's actually a game, though. I've got the UMD.
I've never seen that movie. Everybody told me not to waste my life watching that.
Oh, it's definitely worth a watch. You probably kind of missed the boat, though. It's probably been too long.
Probably. I've probably seen all the clips that are good.
The dancing clip, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, it looks like you picked your game.
What do you think? You into it?
I don't think we're going to find anything better because all the good stuff's over there. That's the only thing I saw.
It's true.
There's a copy of Pokemon Coliseum, but it's like Australian region, and I don't have an Australian GameCube.
Well, we'll have to get on that.
Yeah, it says Pokemon Coliseum. What did I say? Did I say Coliseum?
No, I don't remember. You've got me confused.
Play it back. There's a copy of Pokemon Coliseum, but it's like Pokemon Coliseum, AUS version, GameCube is region locked. There you go.
That's a pretty solid choice, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but we have to go home and play it now. I'm buying Hannah a video game, and she's buying me a pop socket holder. Because ages ago, my buddy Aaron hooked me up with a spinner pop socket, and then while we were in Texas visiting Ivan, I bought the pop socket wallet, and it's been nice. But I don't have anywhere to mount my phone in the bread truck, so I'm hoping this added little spinny bit, because I have to be special, doesn't make this incompatible with this hook, because I love the Fiji, and I want to be able to mount it. I'm afraid just because this might be a different size than the regular pop sockets, maybe it won't fit, but I'm also worried because it turns, it might not stay as tight as it's supposed to. But we're gonna buy it. It's only $10. I do want to read you a line though off the back here. It says, mount your phone practically anywhere, except maybe on pets and toddlers. That's actually what it says.
Don't put it on pants.
He definitely wouldn't like it.
The cat, not your trousers.
Not your trousers. We just need to never acknowledge again that our cat's name is Pants, so people just get weirded out.
That'd be great.
Anybody want some CBD suckers? All right, it was a good day. We brought home some video games. PS1 from the thrift. Billy and Mandy from Zia Records. Zia Records is such a great store. It's so funny. We've got several $100s of trade-in credit at Bookmans and we go spend real money at Zia. But as far as I'm concerned, it's money well spent. This game's bound to be awesome. I'm gonna get it open one way or another.
It's locked and loaded.
It's got a receipt in it for another game store here in town where someone paid about the same price for it.
Okay.
I'm cool with it. That's awesome though. Very happy to have that. We will be playing that this weekend. Now listen, let's talk a little bit about 10,000 subs before we get out of here. I owe you guys a huge thank you for helping us get here. I was driving home from eating pizza, and I don't know if it's just because the pizza was so good it had me in my thoughts. I don't know what it was, but I was thinking about this guy when I was younger. This really smart man kind of took me under his wing, and I remember this guy, his name was John. I remember him telling me two things. At one point, he told me, you know what, Dallas, you're allowed to leave home. Do you understand that? This small town that you're in, that you grew up in, you don't have to stay here. And I was going to, and I'm not crediting this guy to completely for me leaving home, but it's the first time anyone ever told me something like that. So I left home, never would have met Hannah had I not done that. And then, so many more good things came to my life after that. The second thing this guy told me that was really important to me tonight, thinking about all this, he tried to teach me this lesson. He told me one time, you attract what you are. And of course, when you try to teach a teenager like I was at that time, something like that, the connotation of that kind of saying is usually more like, If you hang out with dogs, you're going to get fleas. If you hang out with drug addicts, you're going to be a drug addict. Things like this that we hear ourselves tell teenagers, and I'm not going to argue against or for the validity of any of that, but I don't think I ever fully recognized the fullest extent of that lesson he was trying to teach me until we had this channel, because, not trying to be funny here, though this is probably going to sound funny, we started this YouTube channel, and look, we've attracted 10,000 trash pandas. Because we're trash pandas. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just kind of reminiscing on this and thinking about this lesson. You guys know too well. Lots of YouTube communities out there. You'll go read the comments and you'll find a lot of YouTube spaces to be a completely negative place. But I'm happy here at 10,000 subs, we've still maintained a rather positive space, and we're all just a bunch of positive trash pandas. So I want to say thank you for that. I've learned a great lesson, you know. Just go have fun with your junk, and the rest will work itself out. That's my lesson I've learned after 10,000 subs. Now, Hannah, I'm putting you on the spot because I thought about this the whole ride home. What have you learned? 10,000 subs.
If you put your mind to something, stick with it for the days that you want to do it, the days you don't want to do it, and just keep doing it. It will amount to something. Yeah, and I think much like the thing I said can be dangerously boiled down to a platitude, right? You hang out with dogs, you're going to get fleas. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's very easy to just say, stick to it, and it'll work. Yeah. And it's very easy for that to be boiled down as a platitude, but when you consider that we're at like 600 videos in a row, that's what's real. People ask me, someone asked me today when I shared on Facebook, I shared a picture of our sub count, and it said, 10,000 subs, and someone's like, congratulations, now tell me your secret. It's because I have a YouTube channel, I want to do the same thing. Obviously that's a difficult question to answer, but the real answer is 600 videos in a row, bro. That's how we did it. We didn't miss a day. And we continue to brainstorm ways to make it better and ways to keep pushing forward and trying to turn it into something bigger than what we ever imagined, and just putting your heart and soul into something and really giving it your all and never giving up.
Yeah.
It does work.
It does, but it's really hard to explain to someone. People don't need advice on how to start a YouTube channel. They need advice on how to do something for 590 days in a row, because both of us can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, besides breathing, there's probably nothing we've ever done. 590, I forget. Go back and watch the beginning of the video. I've already forgotten the number, but I put it at the beginning of this video, how many days in a row we're at. And it's mind-boggling. And I, for one, hope we're able to do it 600 more and beyond. But we'll have to see. You guys are going to have to subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of you watching obviously have, or how would we have gotten to 10,000 subs. But the rest of you subscribe, stick around, and we'll find out. We'll find out how far we can go before it all ends or before we change it up and do something else. But you have no idea how hard it is for me to not shoot the confetti cannon today.
Restraint. It'll be worth it.
It will be worth it. We're not going to do anything overtly dangerous. Just a pinch of dangerous.
Dangerous, but safe about it. Potentially?
What an oxymoron. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Seriously, if you haven't picked up on this already, we post daily videos, so we want you back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, hang out with us then. And definitely come out through the rest of this week. We've talked so long about doing something celebratory for our 10,000th sub. We're basically going to have a celebration week. We're going to do something pretty cool every day through the weekend. So come back for this weekend. And until next time, guys, peace out.